And we're live. Hey guys, good evening and welcome to my exciting channel. We're discussing Mandela effects into the light. Thanks for joining me today as we uncover the mysteries of the Mandela effect itself and find out the true meaning of it all. We must discover what is really happening, what is really going on here, to change these things that we know and hold dear to us. And let us help others discover the meaning of the Mandela effect, how it affects them, and the price of milk. Thank you. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe down below. All right. Hey, good evening, you guys. Thank you for joining our channel. We have Sandy, Teresa, and our other guest. We have Esther with us. So welcome to our show, everyone. How is everyone out there?
Good.
Good on the mend.
I'm doing good.
Man, I'm feeling a lot better, man. I actually came down with COVID.
Ugh.
Yeah.
You came down with COVID, and I came down with bacterial pneumonia. we're too awesome, aren't we, Brian?
Yeah, but we're
People on the
surviving.
left can stay on the left.
So, Teresa, how many birthdays we got going here this week?
We got quite a few. Yesterday was on the 27th with Stina Redaway. Happy birthday, Stina. 2 days ago, on the 26th, we had Sasha Lillian Erickson and Sahara Straub. Tomorrow, we have David Johnson's birthday on the 29th, a.k.a. Dolly Had Braces. On the 31st, we have Willie J. Boat and John Nicholson. And I'm going to save September for the next show, okay? Since it's not officially September. All right?
Okay.
And that's for August.
Okay.
Happy birthday, everyone.
Any other August birthdays in the chat? Please.
No, I wrote them all down. Oh, you mean your chat. I'm sorry.
I couldn't
in
hear you,
chat.
Teresa. Did you say Sheena Redaway?
Yeah, Jean Redway was yesterday.
Okay.
Yes, I actually went and posted on her thing, on her own post, and wished her a happy belated birthday because I felt guilty. I'm like, happy belated birthday, Sheena.
I said, I know, I did today too. That's why I was double checking.
Yeah, I saw that you did. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to follow Sandy, and I won't feel so bad. So I followed you. Yep. So happy birthday, everyone. Belated. Yep. And I'll wait and do September when September comes. Thank you.
Anything else? Anything new, Sandy or Esther, going on?
I do want to send you something from John Nada. He sent me something. I'm getting it from my email. I'm going to send it to you.
Hi, Jeff Zanzibar.
Huh?
A lot of people in the chat, guys. A lot of people here.
17 people.
I don't know. Well, I can do call outs later if you want. I see people in there. Tobin's there and a lot of people. Got a lot of good people.
Yes.
I see Mandela people.
Mandela people.
In the
Yeah.
chat.
Yes, Andy.
This is from John Nana. For those that remember the rainbow in the opposite order, apparently one of the Magical Mystery Tour albums has an upside down rainbow.
Oh, what was that? I heard a boopy boop.
I know. I sent the album cover from John Nana in the Bets folder.
Oh, Brian?
Oh, wow.
That wasn't me who blocked people last time. That was somebody doing a fake Teresa. Because I don't want people to be mad at me. It was not me, guys. I literally fell asleep. So there was no way for me to block you if I'm sleeping.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's pretty crazy.
Also, that Beatles logo is super merged, Brian, if you want to show the top of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks kind of merged there with the E, the A, and the T.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are we Are you guys already showing stuff?
Oh yeah, this was sent by John.
It's a new
not
thing.
Teresa.
Oh God, you scared me. I'm like, where did I just like fall asleep or something?
No. No, it's mentioned in the chat.
Oh, okay.
But look here, this is the crazy part. You went back on the screen for 1 second, Brian.
Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah, sure.
But
There
we
you go.
look.
So there's a lot of things going on here.
Oh
Number
wow.
one, is that residue of the British flag in the circle that says import,
Oh. Zoom in on that, Brian.
or is that current reality?
No,
It's off.
it's off.
off?
You know.
Okay,
It's off.
so looking at the rainbow again, the letters, Magical Mystery Tour, that rainbow is the current reality. It's the way I remember it, but the way Curiouser remembers it, it is the rainbow above, is the actual rainbow arch. And then the rainbow at the bottom is all different colors. There's 3 different rainbows in
Oh
that
wow.
one logo. It's crazy.
Mhm.
Picture.
I just want to point that out.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a very
like-
colorful album cover.
Yeah, but I've never seen it like this. Have
Me
you ever
neither.
seen this cover?
Oh, well, I've seen the movie actually. So, and I've seen it a few times.
I've never
Me, it
seen
looks-
the import album is what I'm saying. The cover, this album cover, I've never seen it.
Yeah, I don't know about import, but I have seen the Magical Mystery Tour and that whole design before. It's not really one of my favorites.
Well, it was a nice find. Thank you, John.
Thank you.
Thank you. Really pretty cover though. I like all the colors.
Who said that one, John?
Nada. Son Nada.
Thank you, John.
Thank you, John.
It's kind of interesting because Penny Lane, I know that one has several changes in it. And let's see, I'm not sure about I Am the Walrus.
Guys, I gotta say something. Tobin, I have to remove that link because Brian's channel could actually get taken down for that.
For what?
What link is
Put a link
that?
to a TikTok that tells you how to make a medication for the
Oh, we can't be having that in the link, can
Yeah,
we?
yeah.
No, I gotta take that down. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, we can't do any at-home labs, you know.
Oh
And
my god, it won't even let me remove it. Brian, you might have to do it.
Brian, sorry,
Brian,
Toad.
Oh man, I can't do it right here on this end.
I can't do it. Can I? Can I try to do it? Oh no, I can't.
No,
I'm not.
Like, all it says is report and block. It won't let me.
Yeah, won't let you do anything.
Ask Tobin to delete himself.
Tobin, you gotta delete that link.
Think so.
Yeah.
Okay, is it removed?
No,
Why not?
it's still there.
I want to remove it.
Like Brian's channel will get in trouble for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's probably because he's a moderator. I can't do that, so he'll have to remove it.
They're trying to send me to it, and I was just trying to get rid of it.
Do I have to wrench, or did you take mine away?
I don't even have.
I think we took yours away, Teresa.
Oh, okay. Everybody else does anyway.
Well, thank you, Tobin. We appreciate that. I'm so sorry.
Sorry. It's just to be safe. YouTube is really cracking down on.
Oh, speaking of which, guys, if you were here last week and you think that you were blocked in the chat,
It wasn't me.
Teresa's account got hacked.
Yes.
That's why.
It wasn't me. I was passed out sleeping, so there was no way that I could have been doing this. Like I literally was sleeping.
Yeah, Teresa's account was hacked. It wasn't Teresa blocking everybody.
It wasn't me. I
was
promise, guys.
the hacker. And we unblocked everyone, and
yeah.
Teresa's wrench away, and we fixed Teresa's account.
Yeah. So yeah, it wasn't me, guys. So whoever this person was, shame on you.
Yes. All right, Teresa, you are
Definitely wasn't me because I wasn't even around. I
Frankie,
wasn't
we're
even
in the
in the state.
on this, please? I'm sorry.
What, you zoom in?
Yeah.
Okay.
First, Teresa would like to ask me. I would like to ask you about Amelia Earhart. How do you remember her life ending? What is the Mandela effect about Amelia Earhart? What do you remember about her? I know this is an older effect, but I came across information today I was kind of shocked about. And I talked to Sandy about it pretty much in details, and I was a little shocked about what they came to deciding how she ended her life. Very shocked. But what do you remember about her? But remember,
I don't remember prior till a couple weeks ago.
I was shocked when I read about it today. I was watching a video that actually had 3 different stories, and this was the last video, the story about it. And I was shocked when I heard about what had happened, and I was like, oh my God. So I shared it with Sandy, and I kind of want to rehash this older.
Well, we already have answers in the chat.
Let me go see, what are they saying?
What's the answer?
Child of the Most High God, love is the answer, says she disappeared.
Wow.
Lurk Learner. Welcome back, Lurk Learner. Lurk Learner was one of the people that the fake Teresa blocked. Welcome back.
It wasn't me, Lurk. Trust me, I was sleeping.
Not Teresa.
Yeah.
Lurk Learner says she disappeared.
Yeah, it wasn't me, I promise.
Charkay says she crashed into the jungle. Jeff
Wow.
Zanzibar says she disappeared. Tobin says she flew off on the wild blue yonder. John Nada, lost at sea or something.
Mm-mm.
Jonah
Wow.
Ames, in the far ocean, never found, presumed crashed into the ocean in an aircraft.
And Gaynor, I love, and Gaynor is pretty close.
Her skeleton was found on an island.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what is the correct answer to this one?
The correct answer is that her skeleton remains were found near the fireplace of where supposedly the airplane crashed, but supposedly the pilot didn't make it, but she did because, Sandy, did you have pictures of any of the little bottles?
No, Brian, you're going to stop here because we're going to go on to a new question after this.
Okay. So supposedly they found her bones, and the first scientist the ones from Fiji didn't, kind of made a mistake, and they didn't do their job correctly. But later on, another pair of scientists wanted to rehash it, and they found out that they were pretty much her bones, they matched up. And besides that, next to the fireplace, they found these very old bottles. And also, this is where it gets really weird. A lot of people don't know this, but Amelia Earhart had a lot of freckles on her face. And like myself, I have a lot of freckles. But she had so many freckles that she literally carried around this freckle cream that supposedly either made the freckles lighter, or it was like a camouflage, or it was like a freckle cream that they had back in the 30s and 40s and whenever the heck it was way back when. And she was known for wearing this freckle cream. Well, they found this freckle cream in the jar, and they found some little bottles that were near the fireplace. So they figured out what had happened is they think when she crashed, the pilot had died, she had crashed, and she was surviving what she had with her with the little bottles, and she was around the fireplace, but supposedly she was probably bleeding, probably trying to survive, and this is where the crabs come in. Supposedly they're saying that
Teresa, before you do that, there's 2 things.
Stop.
One, we have to give a trigger warning because I'm going to take my earpiece out because I don't want to hear this. But 2, you said something that triggered the whole chat, including me.
Guys, it's all muffled.
Teresa.
What?
What do you mean the pilot didn't survive? Wasn't Amelia Earhart the pilot and only one in the plane?
Yeah, the pilot died, but Amelia Earhart survived.
Listen to me. Amelia Earhart was the pilot. What do you mean the pilot
She was
died?
the pilot.
There was another person with her, Fred Noonan. There was another.
I
Yeah.
don't recall listen, I don't recall the history books ever saying that, Teresa.
I
Yeah,
don't
no.
either. She was by herself.
There was another person with her, supposedly named Friend Noonan, if you can look it up. But supposedly, she's the one who survived on this island with, like I said, those little bottles that they found, and her freckle cream, which, like I said, she was known for wearing. And supposedly, she was bleeding or just very weak and bleeding, and I don't know all the other details. But supposedly, these coconut crabs, which are huge, came out, and pretty much, you know the rest of the story. I don't want to get disgusting, but supposedly, because when they found these bones, they found things that were torn apart, like some huge animal had torn something apart. And they're saying now, this is the last thing that I heard today, that these coconut crabs that are huge, 3 feet, and I don't want to tell you what kind of stuff that they do, but they eat animals, birds, each other.
Don't be graphic. Don't be graphic. Don't be graphic.
Put it this way, guys. They supposedly, this is what I heard today on this updated story, that they supposedly pretty much did her in.
They murdered
And
her.
that's what I'm saying. It was,
The crabs murdered her.
yeah. And it shows
Wow.
the way everything was torn apart. And that was last Thursday.
Teresa, you're
Nobody.
breaking up bad. You are breaking up really bad, Teresa. Oh boy.
So,
Teresa, we can't hear you. Did we lose her?
I think we lost her.
I think we lost her.
Kind of there, but
Teresa,
She's there. She needs to move around her apartment until she gets a better signal.
just find that space speaking earlier.
Teresa, we can't hear you at all. Yeah, she's out. All right. So basically, two things to take note of. These crabs are now cannibals, and they will eat themselves. I've never heard of an animal that eats themselves. Like, how hungry do you have to be to start gnawing away at your arm? I don't get that.
Yeah.
That's definitely darker than I've
Do you want me
ever
to go
heard of any.
I'll go back in. I'll go back.
And she's gone.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
I knew she died at a young age, but I just thought that she had like flown off and was never found. But recently, I've been hearing about how she died in a plane crash.
Right. I see. I originally, for me, she just disappeared. It was unsolved, and then
Yeah, me
later
too.
on, they discovered her body. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know if that's
actually-
a Mandela effect or if that was just new information that I could explore and found her. But there was no mention of crabs, and I don't remember her traveling with anyone else. She was a solo pilot. I don't understand.
Is that going to be a crab salad you're eating there, John Nada?
Good night, John. Thank you for being here.
All right, can
Yeah.
can we go to the next image so I don't have to stare at a crab? That's possibly could eat people.
Oh,
No, it's about to get worse for you then, Brian.
Oh, geez.
Glad we don't have those where I live.
They live mainly in the Pacific?
Yeah. Is Teresa back?
Teresa, are you back?
Unless she's in the backstage where
Yeah, I'm asking you because you can see backstage. We can't.
Yeah, she's okay. She's there.
I went out and came back in so I could refresh it.
Okay, good.
we
So
can hear.
supposedly this Fred Noonan guy was her navigator. She was flying, but she was with this guy. And I never knew she was there with her. And to me, that's new. I thought she flew by herself, but she supposedly didn't. So for me, that's new also, this Fred guy. I agree with you,
Okay,
Sandy.
Good. All right, on to question number 2.
Sorry.
Slide. No, it's okay. It's your question. This is all you, Teresa.
I'm shocked. I never even knew about the crabs. I mean, I thought she just crashed. I didn't know about the crabs and her being done in by them. I was sitting here like watching this, and I'm like, no way. I was like in shock. So it seems like history keeps changing on us, guys. Like seriously, I thought she just disappeared. I didn't know the rest of the story, but I wanted to rehash this old Mandela effect because it seems like it keeps changing.
Yep.
So, as we know, Mandela effects change from one to another, like the same ones. Yeah.
Right.
So,
Teresa, read the question.
second question, guys. The coconut crab, what color or colors are they that you remember? For the people who know about these huge crabs, they're very scary. I think I would freak out if I ever seen one in person. What color do you remember them being? Color or colors?
Now I know it can eat me.
I'm scared of these. What are they, like 3 feet, Sandy? I think that's what they said they are.
They actually vary in size. They can be the palm. They can be smaller than the palm of your hand, but then they can also be like the size of a large dog.
Bigger than a dog.
Yeah.
Can you imagine a dog running after a dog? I don't know how fast they are. Do we know how fast these are? I just know that they're scary as heck, and I wouldn't want to meet one of these in person. They'd be like, want to eat me.
Literally look like hermit crab.
But they're not in a shell, though. That's what's so weird.
A hermit crab out of the shell. That's what it looks like. A gigantic hermit crab.
And these guys can climb trees, and I don't want to say it in front of Sandy, but yeah, they literally go for the flying things, if you know what I mean. Oh, yeah. That's new for me, too.
We have one answer in the chat. Mandanimal says a rainbow and chartreuse.
Oh. Really?
New one.
No, I'm sure 100% they are guessing rainbow and chartreuse.
Oh, wow. It seems like everything's rainbow these days, guys. Good guess. Seriously, everything you turn around is rainbow this and rainbow that. Right, Sandy?
Anyone else? Well, we're waiting for some answers. No one's answering.
What do you think, Brian? What color do you think these crabs would be?
Probably like a light orange.
What do you think, Esther?
I was thinking like a pinky orange kind of a color.
Wait till you guys, wait till you're going to be shocked what colors these come in. Like, seriously, I was shocked. I'm like, no way.
The only reason I guess brown is just because coconut crab.
Yeah, that would be a normal answer, coconut crab. Yeah, I get you. But now with all these new weird colors out there, I'm like, no way. And I told Sandy.
Red for Charkay.
Yeah.
Blue for Eve Buford 313.
Mm-hmm.
We can go on, Brian, if you want.
Okay.
We're gonna show you the colors, guys. Hang on to your hats. Here we go. So it looks like we've been a few colors. Is that what seen or been? I'm sorry. Can you zoom in a little bit more, Brian?
We've seen a few colors.
Go ahead, Cindy. You read it.
Browns, maybe a cream or pink, but never blue, purples, greens, even rainbow. Have you?
I'm shocked. When I was watching this video with Amelia Earhart, they were showing some coconut crabs, and I'm like, where the heck are these colors coming from? I don't remember these colors. So that's what this was like a double Mandela effect for me, learning about the crabs. Yeah. And learning that supposedly the crabs got her. Yeah.
Would you want to pet one, Teresa? Like, would you
Heck
get close
no,
up?
I would be scared. I would be running fast as I can. I would be like, get the heck out of here. Yeah, no, these would be like a nightmare for me. Like, seriously, coming across these. Nightmare. Yeah, no way.
They literally come in every single color of the rainbow now.
Yep. Yeah, look at this. Look at the pretty color. Oh, they come in blue, too. I saw the blue ones. I think you got a blue one there.
Purple, blue, yellow, rainbow, purple, and orange. Tan, brown, red, pink, purple, red.
Oh, red. Would you touch that red one with all those spines on it? I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Nope.
Sandy, thank you again so much for getting all the graphics together. Sandy does a wonderful job with graphics. I don't know how she does it, but she's able to gather all the different pictures together so we can get the variety. And I appreciate everything. Thank you, Sandy. You're awesome.
No problem. It's just
She's
drag
the
and drop, but you're welcome.
graphic queen of the world. Thank
Should
you.
we talk? Yes. Let's see. Can I
She
pick
puts
one?
a lot of work into her graphics, like a
Yeah.
lot. You don't see what goes on behind the scenes, but Sandy spends hours getting pictures and words and everything together. I don't know how she does it, but she's amazing. Thank you, Sandy.
You know how I do it? You're welcome. I'm always late for
I'm
shows.
amazing.
Always late.
That's how you do it. That's
Yeah.
true.
Yes, all on my iPad, John.
Her iPad is her baby.
Oh my God, I don't know what I would do without the iPad.
Hi, Preliminal.
Especially
Okay.
now that I don't have a computer anymore.
Ah, my cats.
Cats.
So I don't know how many of you people remember the Broadway show Cats. So fill in blank, all alone in the moonlight. I can't sing it because I don't want him to get a copyright.
Hum.
All alone in the moonlight. I'm
That's
sorry, I
it.
can't sing. But what is the word before all alone in the moonlight? And should I tell them the first word? I mean, the first letter of the blank?
No, they know. No, they know. Ann Gaynor says memories. Jeff Zanzibar says memories.
You're going to be shocked at this one, Esther.
I kind of do, okay. I kind of do remember the planets aligning in the 90s. It was a big deal. Preliminal says dancing in the moonlight.
Okay, thank you.
It's a different one. Joanna says midnight. Passing out says honest Hunter Biden.
Okay.
Take says memories.
Uh-huh.
Memories for John Nada.
Wow. Anybody else? What do you remember, Esther?
Oh, I don't know. I've actually never watched Cats and musical.
Memories
well,
for
you're
Man's
gonna...
Animal.
Wow.
I mean, the song kind of sounds familiar when you hummed it.
Mm-hmm.
I probably have seen it on other movies.
Yep.
But I literally...
This song makes me cry. I listen to it and it makes me cry. One of those tearjerkers.
It's okay.
So what is the common answer here, and what is the real answer?
Everyone in the chat who knew what the song was said memories with an S.
Said what?
Memories.
Memories.
That's what they really remember it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But guess what it is now?
Band.
Wait till you hear what it is now. You're going to be shocked. I'm not even kidding. I was like, no way.
It was memories.
Yeah, but guess what it is now?
Memory.
Now it's memory.
Not memories.
Yeah. Now it's midnight, not a sound from the pavement. Or pave. I think it's cut off. Has the moon lost her memory? She is in the lamplight, the withered leaves, and the wind begins to moan. Now it's memory, all alone in the moonlight. And I remember it being memories, all alone in the moonlight. But now it's memory. So how did it go from memories to memory? That does not make sense. How do you have a memory?
Well, you
and
can
this
have a
one,
memory, but the change is obviously a Mandela effect.
Oh, this is a huge one, guys, for me. When I found this, I was freaking out. I'm like, no way. This is a big one for me. It really shook me bad.
Looks like Charkay is shook as well.
Are you shook? Yeah, this is a huge one. But now it's memory. Even when you go listen to the song, if you go listen to it now, everyone, you're going to hear memory. I played it over to make sure. I was like, am I hearing this right? And Sandy, you listened to it too, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. I wish you could play a snippet of it, Brian, and not get a copyright because I want people to hear it.
They can go look for themselves. He will get a copyright for that one.
Just for 2 seconds?
Cats was just made into a feature film.
Oh,
the
yeah.
film studio will copyright.
Okay, yeah, don't do it, Brian. But yeah, if everybody listens from the actual Broadway thing, now it says memory. And listen carefully, really slow to it too, so you can hear it. I was like shook. I was like, no way. Mm-mm. So this is residue Sandy found of memories to show that yes, it did exist. But now it doesn't when you go listen to it. It's still there in words. Great residue, Sandy. Thank you.
Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of the residue is in obituaries.
Sorry,
So-
but
Probably
Hey.
it's still there. It's still there, though.
Speaking of memory, there's a little joke here I have to tell you guys.
Okay.
So, this person says, I constantly walk into a room and don't remember why, but for some reason I think there's going to be a clue in the fridge.
It's a good one.
Does that sound about right for most of us? So the residue, Teresa, you want to explain some of this or talk about any of this?
Yeah, I can talk about it. So, memories, all alone in the moonlight. If you see the picture there, I don't know why it's spelled like that. Do we know why it's spelled like me? Oh, memories. They were making fun of like a meme.
That was the joke.
And there's a cat down there. Memories, all alone in the moonlight. I can't see the one on the bottom. It's so little. The bottom
That's
corner.
a totally different website. Doesn't have anything to do with cats, and they still wrote memories all alone.
So you guys vote in the chat. Is this a Mandela effect? Please vote in the chat.
Yeah, for me it is.
Oh, Teresa.
Whoa, Teresa.
Oh, what? What happened?
You went robot-y.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Is that better?
Yeah, that's a little better. Yeah.
Yes.
I moved over.
Wherever you're standing, don't move, okay?
Nada, Lurk Learn also yes.
Yeah, this is a huge one.
Of course says no.
Speaking of
says yes.
So, speaking of like moon memories all alone in the moonlight, let's talk about the moon real quick, okay?
Sandy, I think that's you.
That would be me.
Hey, should I do a shout out real quick before we go on to you?
Sure.
All right, I'm going to do a shout out before I go body again. Robody. Let's start at the top. I'm going to go with John Nada, Sharkey, Children of the Most High God, Lurk Learner, Ann Gaynor, Mandani Mao, Wally Watts. Oh, sorry. I did Sharkey, Ann Gaynor, Eve Me Boo 4313, Preliminal, Lurk Learner. Hope I didn't forget anybody. Dean Johnson, welcome, Dean. John Nader. I think I'm seeing the same names over and over. Ann Gaynor. Jeff Zanzibar. Joanna T. I did Sharkey. Dean Johnson. I'm sorry, I'm seeing your name over and over. I think I got everybody. Yeah, I did John Nada. Honors Hunter Biden.
Did you get Eve?
Who?
Eve Beautiful 313.
Yeah, I did. Sharkey.
Quantum Stuff, Texas Danny.
Yes, sorry about that. Michael Fontaine and Michael Effect Quantum Stuff, Texas. Got it. If I missed you, I'm sorry. I scrolled out. Lurk Learner. Yep, I got you. Okay. There you go. Got everybody. Okay, go ahead, Sandy. I'm going to mute so you can talk about your moon trees. Okay? Which I have no idea what this one's about. I must have missed this one. But let's go grow some trees. Okay, here we go.
All right.
All yours.
We saw this on the odd Wednesday Mandela Monday. Just answer what you remember back then. Have you ever heard of moon trees? Yes or no? That's all I need. Have you ever heard of a moon tree? Brian?
No, I haven't heard of a moon tree. No.
It's new to me.
New to you too. Hey, Amy's welcome.
I'm just checking out some of these songs, like the memory song.
Okay, so Jeff Zanzibar, Lurk Learner, Joanna, John, and Danimal, Eve, all say no. Preliminal said we did a song about moon trees in 1984. Michael Fontaine says, not since Wednesday. Honest Hunter Abaddon, I wish it were like a moon pie. It's not. All right, we can go on. We got a lot of answers. One yes and the rest no. It's misleading, moon trees, Charkay. It's okay. It's misleading. Brian?
Yep. Next.
Go on. Yeah.
Okay.
Boiling Frogs, welcome, says no. All right, so moon trees can be found all over the United States, as well as 2 in Europe and 2 in South America, because we were so generous to give the rest of the world 4 trees. Next image, Brian.
All right.
But what is a moon tree? They are trees grown from seeds that were taken to the moon and back.
What?
Sandy, what?
They're trees that are grown from seeds that were
What?
taken to the moon and back.
Wait, wait a minute. Explain that again.
I'm going to explain it more on the next slide. Let me
Okay,
do the
this
next
can-
slide first. Then we'll get to questions.
Wow, I'm getting blown away.
Next slide, Brian. You don't have to zoom in for me. I see it full screen on mine. You're good.
Okay.
You don't have to zoom. So, I want you to take note first that it's Apollo 14, because we're going to go on to something else after this. Just remember this is Apollo 14. Astronaut Stuart Roosa brought the seeds of these trees along on the Apollo 14 mission, where they went to the moon, circled the moon 34 times, then returned to Earth. So these moon trees are grown from seeds that circled the moon. They didn't go on the moon. They just circled the moon 34 times and returned to Earth. So really, they should be called space trees, if anything, but moon trees. You understand now better, Teresa?
Yeah, they should be called space trees, not moon trees.
Exactly.
Big road cheese wheels. No, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, 34 times. Isn't that an odd number?
Wow.
Okay, Brian. Next slide. Most of the trees were planted for the United States bicentennial celebrations, but some were planted after, the most recent at NASA in 2016. Like, these were a big deal. Everybody was like, ooh, bicentennial celebration, let's plant a moon tree. And if you live on one of the coasts of the United States, there's probably a moon tree within an hour's drive of your home.
So do they have like a designated stone like this one does, or how do you find them?
They all have a plaque or something. Yeah.
A plaque. Okay.
I just find it odd that I personally have never heard of these. There's 5 in my state. 3 of them are in Philadelphia and surrounding suburbs. The one in Philadelphia is less than a quarter mile from my home. Less than a quarter mile, and I've never heard of these things. I find that very strange.
God. What about the trees that get pollinated from those trees?
I don't know, but wait. But stranger still, they've been in my news recently because, leave it to Philadelphia, we killed our tree. Our tree died. It's the only one that has died. So
Oh my God.
yeah, what they did was they cloned it, and that died too. And then they cloned a healthier tree in Philadelphia. I don't know if they went through with that or not, or if they're still doing it. But we killed ours. So go on, Brian.
All right.
Maybe not a Mandela effect, but I'm thinking it could be. Have you ever heard of them or seen one? Here's more plaques. Yeah, some look like, gravestones, some look like plaques, some they have all different types.
So it was aboard the Apollo, and I guess
They were smuggled, onto the Apollo 14.
I wonder why the Curiosity and moon trees.
I don't know,
Cool.
but this credit goes to Curious and Curiouser. While researching moon trees, I found this too, but then I found out she covered this. So I came across another nutty oddity, and it turns out Curiouser covered this years ago. Now, remember when I said take note of the number? Moon trees were Apollo 14, and now we're talking about the very next mission, Apollo 15. So right in a row, the very next mission after moon trees. Did you know, since 1971, there has been a memorial art installation on the moon?
What do you mean, like an art installation?
Just leave it here. I'm asking the chat. Did you know there was a memorial art installation on the moon? Yes or no?
Oh my word.
There's art on the moon, Brian.
I guess that's a very American thing to do.
It is. But wait until you see this art installation.
What is that art? What is that piece of art? I wonder.
You're gonna see. You're gonna see. Not Andy Warhol. That would have been an improvement. That would have been a major improvement. Lurk Lerner, John Nada, Boiling Frogs, High Pockets, welcome. Joanna T. All say no. We can go on. Not spray paint. That would have been funnier.
Yeah. I think
It's
it would have worked though with the gravity.
Here we go. Named fallen astronaut, the art, in quotations, consists of a simplistic humanoid sculpture, which Dan says looks like a tuning fork, and I have to agree. Tossed on the ground, because that's what it looks like. The actual photo of the moon is the bottom left corner, Brian, if you want to zoom in. The one under the box. That's what it looks like on the moon. It looks like they just tossed it on the ground in front of a disheveled plaque. Do you see it? That's the art installation.
What?
Yeah. Do it right.
Oh my God. I didn't even know about this, guys. They have an art on the moon?
Yes. Okay, so it consists of a simplistic humanoid sculpture tossed on the ground in front of a plaque that lists the 14 astronauts and cosmonauts that gave their lives for space exploration. So these aren't people that died in space or on the moon. These are people that died building a spaceship, testing a spaceship, anything towards space exploration. Their name is on that list.
I had no idea that was there.
Neither did I. Our whole lives.
Me neither, Brian. I'm in shock right now. Great find, Sandy. Wow.
And Curiouser. If you feel
my name.
Do you think this would have been in the news?
You would think. If you feel, maybe it was 1971. I wasn't born yet. If you feel the need, you can buy a book about the memorial, or even buy a replica sculpture called Man in Space. Now, I went to the website, and supposedly it's like $659 or $700 something. It's something ridiculous. But when you go to buy it, it says $0. So I think you have to get a quote. I don't know. I didn't go through with it. Dan tried. He didn't go through with it. We're not going to try. That's a lot of money to overdraw my account with. But they are actually making a documentary about this.
Sandy, when is it coming out? The documentary. I hate that word.
I'll look it up. I don't know.
Okay, thank you.
Documentary.
I have a hard time with this word, guys. I'm sorry.
It's
You
just
know,
such a weird thing to be putting on the moon like that.
It is. It is very weird.
Especially you would think they would make it look nicer and stuff, especially if it's for the fallen people.
Right, exactly. Unlike the original, the replica is in a blue acrylic block coating, and the 5.9-inch sculpture will set you back $675 in 2009. Like I said, you go to the website right now, it says $0 or £0.
Well, that might be like $2,000 in today's money.
Yeah.
Maybe they figured, nobody's going to come out to this art installation, so why do we want to care?
This is the documentary card, Teresa. A sculpture that died on its way to the moon.
What?
That's the fallen astronaut.
Oh, that's sad.
That's the card.
It must be. It must be super heavy, though. If you think about it, for it to be that much money, it would have to be super heavy.
No,
I
Brian.
want to know how big this is. Like, what's the measurements of this?
No, it's only 5.9 inches. No, Brian. Art is subjective. They're charging ridiculous prices for it because it's art.
What is this made out of? What kind of material or steel or what is this?
It's steel. It's stainless steel.
Okay, I was just curious.
I just want to read Eve's comment because it's funny. Sorry, I'm going to have to check for myself next time I stop at the moon.
I was laughing at that one too.
That's a good one.
So I get tickets, or you want to get the tickets, Sandy?
The tickets?
Yeah, to go see this art installation.
Oh, the art installation, yeah.
Hey, Sandy, isn't there like a song about like Drops of Jupiter or something like that?
Yeah,
something about returning from the moon.
Yeah, but that's not about this. The fallen astronaut, though.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything about art in that song, but yeah, he does talk about. I know that that is a change though in that song. That one I actually got to hear change overnight. That was pretty interesting.
Yeah, you know what's really interesting is there's two people in the chat, Ann Gainer and Lurk Learner, that own an acre of the moon because there was a time where you could buy an acre.
What?
Yeah, they could have this. They could have this art sculpture on their land.
Ooh,
Investment,
lucky them.
Retirement plan.
There you go. You got already, pre-installed.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I said I'd look up to see when the documentary is coming out. Let me look.
Ah, that's yours, Sandy.
I know. Give me a minute. I'm in Google.
I see he's got a new.
I do want to say there is something coming out in case you guys didn't know. They're making The Matrix 4 with the original cast.
Oh, I want to see that. That ought to be pretty good.
Okay, it is available now. The trailer is on YouTube, and the documentary is on Prime Video. It was made in 2020. You hear me, Teresa?
Yeah, but remember, I don't get Prime no more because my subscription, remember?
I know. That's why you're supposed to do the surveys. Mm-hmm.
Do the what?
The surveys.
Oh, yeah. I got to get back to that. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, guys. You may have already seen this one, but Brian has it because Brian took a 2-week break from YouTube. So your mission, should you choose to accept it, is a well-known phrase from the Mission Impossible franchise. We were all over the place. Are you sure we didn't do this one, Brian, or did I do this one more curiouser?
What's that?
It was when I wasn't around.
Brian, you didn't do this one already?
No, I didn't do this one.
Oh, okay. Go on.
All right. Should I go to the next slide?
Yeah. Another well-known phrase has changed for me. This message will self-destruct in, what do you remember? How many seconds? This message will self-destruct in blank seconds. It is interesting seeing the different chat answers because the answers are usually all over the place.
I remember 10, Sandy.
Okay? And Ann Gaynor remembers 3P. Eve remembers 30. Ann Gaynor remembers 30. Lurk Lerner remembers 10. Boiling Frogs remembers 5. Preliminal remembers 10. Animal OG, welcome, says 10. High Pocket says 5. Jeff Zanzibar says 10. That's okay, John Nani. You're entitled to sit this one out after seeing it so many times. I think you've seen him twice now. Or 3 times. My goodness. Karen Maloney, welcome, says 10.
Hi, Karen Maloney. Welcome.
Esther, what do you remember? Brian?
I'm trying to
I
out
remember 10 seconds.
this thing will self-destruct in the next. I remember it. I thought it was 5 seconds for the actual Mission Impossible. And because I've seen it done in like so many different satires, like one with Steve Carell, the spy one that he did. Mm-hmm. I've seen it in Phineas and Ferb. I've seen them in like so many things.
Well, I'm going to tell you, all of the parodies, they all align with the original.
I want to say 3 seconds, but that's not right. But I thought it was 5 seconds, and let's give you 5 seconds to like throw it away.
Okay,
I almost went 30 as well, but 5 was my instinct.
Okay, nothing wrong with that. Brian, you may go on. You click the play button, guys. We're going to mute so that people can hear it.
This tape will self-destruct in 5 seconds. Good luck, Jim.
So it is 5 seconds now. It was 10 for me, but it's always been 5.
Yes.
Is that from Get Smart?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is from Get Smart. I clearly remember 10 seconds. I remember the actor pausing to do something, like put the photos and papers into their jacket. Then the camera would focus on the tape, which would sizzle and smoke.
Yeah.
In other words, there was an extra action in that sequence, which made it 10 seconds, no problem.
Yeah.
I
just remember it being not a long time, but it wasn't like too long of a time. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, 10 seconds definitely would be very plausible as well. Like, I knew it was like, for me, my first thought was 5 seconds though, but like, 'cause I've seen it in so many different satires. Mm-hmm. That I'm sure every time it's been used, it's been a different amount of time.
No, it's not. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They're all 5 seconds now, except the next slide, Brian. It's more video residue.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Experiment will self-destruct in 10 seconds.
So the creators of SpongeBob remember 10 seconds. And here's some residue for you.
How come it says hands off, Brian?
That's everybody says. I don't know. That's part of the artwork.
Can't touch that, Brian. Brian, you can't touch that one.
No.
I mean, these are all on Twitter. This tape will self-destruct in 10 seconds. Over and over again.
Wow.
Once again, Sandy, awesome find. Wow.
Thank you, Teresa. I did not look for 30 seconds, but that is a very common number that people remember. And 3 seconds. So 3, 5, 10, 30. Everybody remembers something different. It's crazy. And High Pocket says 6. Sorry.
I didn't know they made it a TV series.
Yeah, they did. I could see 3 because most people count, 3, 2, 1.
Mm-hmm.
So that I could very easily see where that could be easily remembered to be 3. But so for me, I always thought it was 5.
Self-destruct in 10 seconds. This is like fan sites, and they remember 10 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
I guess for me, I just remember it differently.
That's okay. So we all have the current memory at some point.
Yeah.
Like it's impossible to be affected by every ME.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just recently watched Phineas and Ferb 2, where they literally did the whole gag. And I wasn't paying that close of attention though, what they used. So we're Perry. No, not Perry.
What is the in Inspector Gadget? I know there's residue there, isn't there?
You know what? I forgot to look at Inspector Gadget.
Because it's the same thing.
Yeah.
I will look into that. And I'll update you guys later.
Watched that one so many times. My kids love that show too.
Unless you want to do Teresa's next, I'll go check while you're doing Teresa's. Okay, Brian?
Which one are we doing, Sandy?
After this one, he's going to do your stream.
This message will self-destruct in 30 seconds.
Okay. 30
What?
seconds, guys. So if you remember 30
This
seconds.
message will self-destruct in 30 seconds.
No way.
So that would be residue for the people who remember 30 seconds.
Oh, wow.
Inspector Gadget.
Now, see, I thought Inspector Gadget was 10 seconds too.
I did too, to be honest
Whoa. What's that muffly? It's muffly.
It's because Brian's sharing audio.
I am?
You were, yeah.
It's all muffly, guys. It's all muffly to me right now.
You're nice and clear for us, though, Teresa.
Should I go back out and come back in?
If you want, you sound perfect.
No, but you guys are sounding like robot-y to me right now, all of you guys.
Then yes, leave and come back, yes.
Okay, I'll be right back.
So Sandy, I just found another thing where it said bunker will self-destruct in 10 seconds. It's from the Trolls, the TV show, where they actually say 10 seconds on theirs too.
That's awesome.
Really?
Okay. There you go. Somebody say something so I can hear you.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear us?
Okay. Yeah, now you sound better. Oh my God, it was weird. It was like you guys were all robot-y at once. It was really weird. Strange. Yeah, you sound fine now. So are we going to do mine next?
In 1 second, Esther's sending something to Brian. It's residue in 10 seconds.
Ah.
And then Michael Fontaine said we should check Austin Powers.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that one.
I thought I didn't. I thought it was 5 seconds. But I can double check.
What kind of residue did you find, Esther?
It was for 10 seconds.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's what I remember. So, yeah, I'm affected by this one.
John Nada says, what did the Tom Cruise movie say?
What?
That says 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I checked. That was the first thing I checked.
Yep.
Esther, did you send the link to Brian?
Yes, I did.
Brian?
Okay.
Check your.
I sent it through the joint as well as.
Okay.
So.
Did you get it, Brian?
I'll play
Yes.
the clip.
All right, I'll mute.
Bunker will self-destruct in 10 seconds.
You guys hear that?
Nice.
Very
Very
nice,
nice.
Esther.
Good job,
Great
Esther.
residue. Great job,
Oh,
Esther.
Yeah, I was looking for something else, and that one just popped up, and I was like, okay, I guess we'll check that one out.
Wow. That was SpongeBob, right?
No, that was from the Trolls, the TV
Trolls
show.
cartoon.
Oh, the Trolls. Okay, I'm sorry. I was thinking SpongeBob. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'll play it again.
All right.
Bunker will self-destruct in 10 seconds.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Very
All right,
nice.
so Brian, you're gonna do Teresa's the other folder. It says Teresa at the top.
Yep.
Stream, the green one.
I have no idea which one we're doing, but that's okay. Surprise me, Sandy. Let's find out which one it is. Oh, yeah, that one. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Have you ever heard of Bolton Strid?
Yes or no in the chat. Have you ever heard of Bolton Strid?
Yeah, this one is
Brian,
crazy.
Esther, Bolton Strid.
Nope.
This one is crazy, guys.
Just wait, Teresa. Let them answer.
All
Jeff
right.
Zanzibar says no. High Pockets, no.
Yeah, I found this one actually today. I was like, no way. So I'm trying to get back into my Mandela mojo. I've been sick with my thing, so need to get back into the Mandela effects.
All right, so far, it's
Mm-hmm.
100% no and a question mark for Michael Fontaine.
Okay.
So
Well, we're going to tell you what this is about. Let's go on to the next slide, please, Brian.
Yep.
Make sure you read the top before the bottom, Teresa,
Okay.
when there's a 3-panel.
Okay. And make sure he zooms in for me, too, because I'm on my little screen. What does it say? What seems like a beautiful and relaxing stream in northern England? The story of England's, what's that word?
No, skip that part and read the bottom first.
Oh, is actually a natural, deadly serial killer with 100% fatality rate. This stream kills everyone that touches it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you definitely do not want to fall in this.
why is it
Oh.
so deadly?
You'll see. What makes the stream so deadly? The combination of the swift moving currents, rapid narrowing of the stream at the Strid, and the sharp rocks and boulders lining its shore. Basically, there's a booby trap under the water. People are, yeah, it's a booby trap. There's such a force under the water that pulls people under. Danger.
Teresa described it as it looks like people are being pulled under by somebody or something.
Yeah. Like literally you fall in this water, there's no way to get out. It's like the force underneath is so strong. Even if somebody tried to grab your hand, they couldn't because the force underneath the water, they don't know what causes it. That's what's crazy. It's like there's such a suction that's so great under the water is anybody who falls in, you're dead no matter what. You're dead. Yeah. There's been some fatalities. There's people who have they have the signs like she showed, do not go near the Bolton Strid. It kills people. And just beneath the surface, it's 100% mortality rate. And every single person that's ever fallen in there has died. Yeah. You do not want to get near this water. I wouldn't even go near it. Yeah, it kills every single person that falls in this water. It's crazy. I've never heard about this, and I found this today, and I'm like, no way. Yeah, it's scary. Isn't that crazy?
I think we lost Sandy. Hold on.
Oh no.
We're back.
Yeah, and this is located, by the way, in Yorkshire, England. Isn't it crazy?
I was going
Right,
to say,
Sandy?
I am back. Yeah.
And that,
Yeah, the
yeah,
sign,
Mm-hmm.
Isn't there a picture of the sign? I thought there was.
Brian, did you share the picture of the sign?
It might be the next
Yeah, I did.
Okay, he did. Yeah, there's warnings. But yet people go here. I don't understand. Yep, Yorkshire, England.
They take like kids on field trips here. Like,
maybe
are they nuts?
This is deadly. Yeah, once you're in this water, you're dead.
I bet,
You're
I know
already
what it
gone.
is.
Yeah.
It's probably the rocks, and if you get your foot caught in there, you can't get out, can you?
No, the water is what pulls you
Brian,
under.
No.
It's the water.
The current is so strong
Underneath.
you can't get above water. And then
God.
It's so strong, it smashes your body against these rocks.
Yeah.
Dang.
Oh, they've lost a lot of people to this. Young people, old people, couples. One person was trying to save their wife, and they died going in, and then they found their bodies weeks later, months later. Oh yeah, this thing's a killer, and I was shocked. I never heard of this before. But yeah, you do not want him to get near this place. So never heard of it before, and I thought I would share it with everyone. And thank you, Sandy, for getting the graphics together. This one blew me away. Yep.
No problem.
Thank you. Thank you.
No problem.
Yep.
All right. So let's see what's next.
Yep. Is that you, Sandy?
Let's talk about happy little Smurfs. Okay.
Smurfy.
Okay, this is the new one, guys. Like, no one's seen this one yet.
All right, exclusive on my channel right now.
Yes.
That's what I love. Okay.
Bear with me. It may seem crazy, but bear with me here. Guys, what do you remember for Baby Smurf? Left or right? Pink or white? Or something else? What color is Baby Smurf's clothes? John Nada says world premiere. Right says Jeff Zanzibar. White says Mandanimal. Right says John Nada. We lost. No, we didn't. What am I looking at? I was about to say we lost Teresa. It was me that was missing on the screen.
I'm still here, Sandy. I'm here.
I know. All right, so we have right, white, right, white, right, white.
I remember white.
Mikado.
White. White.
Welcome, Ebony Blue. Welcome, Derek Coleman. Welcome, Rain on the Plains. Hubby says pink, says child of the Most High God. Derek Coleman says he was a boy. White. I never watched Smurfs. I don't remember pink. It's okay. That's awesome. What about you, Esther? What do you remember?
I want to say white, but I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've seen.
I think it was white. My brain wants to say it's white.
Pink just looks weird.
Okay, so we can go on now. Definitely not pink, says Lurk Learner. I mean, for get on my screen, give me 1 second. It's not playing. That's the problem. We're not done yet. Oh no, we're not done. So in my past, Baby Smurf only wore white. And even though they never specified that I was aware of, I always assumed Baby Smurf to be a boy. Go on, Brian. Hey, Shardigan. White clothes for baby Smurf. Same. Okay. Notice I have something covered up here with a red box. According to the Smurf wiki, he is a boy. So my assumption is correct, but even stranger, they say in the future, baby Smurf is called, next screen, Brian, because this part blew my mind, Papa Smurf. I want everyone to pay attention here and explain to me how Papa Smurf was in the same episodes as Baby Smurf, but Baby Smurf in the future will be known as Papa Smurf. Can anyone explain this to me?
I
Other
can't.
than Baby Smurf is a time traveler.
Maybe there's more than one Papa Smurf. It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, that does he grow up to maybe become a different Papa Smurf? Because it definitely can't be the same Papa Smurf.
Unless he's a time traveler. It's absurd. I agree, Jeff Zanzibar. It's absurd. I'm not done though. We're not done with the color.
Clone of himself, I guess. Maybe, I don't know.
We're going on. There's more. There's more. Keep going, Brian. These are real. And none of this explains why Baby Smurf is seen wearing pink quite a few times. I've never seen him wear pink, have you? These are official Smurfs merchandise. We've got a clock, a patch, dolls, figurines, night lights, pink. I've never seen Baby Smurf ever wear pink.
Yeah, I only remember him wearing white.
I only remember the white. Brian?
Yep. I got you. I just did a quick Google search about Baby Smurf.
Gotcha. So here's a DVD, not DVD, VHS, the Smurfs with in the center. I don't know if you can zoom in on that. Top left, Brian. Baby Smurf is in pink in that cradle. Then there's the figurine of that. There's a Baby Smurf berry loving doll. He's in pink.
Isn't that Papa Smurf in the
figurines.
Red? Yeah.
Huh?
Isn't that Papa Smurf in the red?
It is. Yes.
He's in the same picture with himself.
That's what I'm saying. It's so confusing. I can't even. It makes no sense to me. I was blown away by the fact that he's also known as Papa Smurf. I can't. That's new to me. We have another question coming up, guys. We're not done with Baby Smurf. Okay. Which Baby Smurf's bottom flap do you remember? Do you remember left with big gold buttons, right with small white buttons, or maybe you don't remember any buttons? What do you remember? Esther, Brian, Teresa?
That one I'm unsure of. I wouldn't be able to. I want to say the gold one, but
I'm not sure about this one, Sandy, but I don't think it was gold buttons though. That looks weird. You hear me?
Yeah, the tail. Yeah, Brian actually found the tail change a few years ago.
Yeah, I don't remember the gold buttons. To me, that looks weird, the gold buttons. You know?
Yeah, we don't remember the tails either.
Yeah, I don't really
Brian
remember.
found that back in 2019 or 2018.
That's right. You were the one that did the tails. I don't remember Smurfs ever having tails. Do you?
It was a couple years ago.
Yeah.
So you were the tail finder?
Yeah, Brian found it in 2018.
Yeah.
Oh, you did too?
No, Brian found it in 2018.
Oh wow, that's a long time ago.
I know.
Yeah, I don't remember Smurfs
So
ever having tails.
in my past, the buttons were small and white, and sometimes there weren't any buttons at all. Here's residue of how I remember it, with no big gold buttons on the back.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I'm trying to find what you were talking about, Baby Smurf and Papa Smurf.
Oh, hold on. Let's
Or that
finish
Baby
it and we
Smurf.
can go back to it.
All right.
Yeah. It was the Smurf Wiki. And here is the current reality with the gold buttons.
Oh man, that doesn't look
I
right.
mean, they're large. It's not like you missed these. They are large. The top left is the actual cartoon. Milton Bradley wooden puzzle on the bottom left, and a Smurfs book on the right. And now he's wearing blue there. I don't know if it's a shadow or if they actually put him in blue.
Hmm.
Oh, it's like he was supposed to be like light blue, but then the shadow made him look darker.
I don't understand. Child of the Most High, explain fine. What do you mean, explain fine? So here is the current reality, the big gold buttons. I don't remember them. And here is residue of the buttons the way I remember them. Non-existent to white.
And to be fair, wasn't the Smurfs weren't they like a French? It was like a French cartoon or
Yes.
something. Okay.
Yes.
I remember after the Smurfs was the Snorks, I guess. The Snorks was very similar.
Curious. Yes, Snorks. It's now. I remember the Snorks. It's just Snorks now.
Oh my word!
Hey, we got to talk about some Mr. T here, because I pity the fool that messes with him.
All right. There's some multi. Listen, it's going to sound out of order because I decided to ask the questions in different order to make more sense. So bear with the wording. Okay, guys?
I watched the Scarab Performance Show, and this happened to be on there. So for those of you guys who have seen that one before, it's fine. We're going over this one again.
Yep. So then we're going to ignore the top. Which Mr. T is your Mr. T? This is the cartoon version, but it also reflects real life. Do you remember 1, 2, or 3? Brian, can you zoom in on the face of Mr. T? 1, 2, and 3 for them.
Okay.
There's a lot of people here who did not see Mandela Monday on Wednesday.
Okay. Yeah, Mandela Monday was actually on Wednesday on Scarab Performance's show. So let's take a close look at the ears. What do you notice about Mr. T's ear apparel, I guess I should say? Which one is correct to you? Huh?
1, 2, or 3.
All right. I'm going to move to the chat now so we can see.
I tried my best to make it so you can't tell which one is the real box.
All right. Jeff says 3. Yeah, Danny Mal says 3. What's up, Mikey? Mikey73 is in the chat. Charkay.
Welcome.
High Pocket says 3. Charkassi, 3 hearts. I don't know if that's a vote or not. Let's see. Michael Fontaine, 1. We have some 1s here, folks.
All right, listen. Before we go any further,
John
listening. Right, listen. For those that are listening and not looking, or Ebony, whose internet's slow or something, so they're getting it blurry, I'm going to tell you, you're deciding between 1 is wearing 2 feathers in their ears, 2 is 1 feather and 1 gold hoop, and 3 is all gold jewelry in the ears. So 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah. So is it 2 feather earrings, 1 feather earring, or no feather earrings? What do you remember?
Well, not
1,
just
2, or 3.
gold earrings instead.
Right.
Because when you say it like that, it's like no earrings at all.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
3
Yeah. I
is
meant gold
having
earrings.
gold jewelry. Yeah. Yeah.
I know for me, I have a
So
couple
we
different
have
answers
2s
only
now.
because I've seen recently somebody do like a satire on it, and I was like, why has he got feathers all over it?
There you go.
I
So
don't
Ray on the
remember
plane says
feathers,
3.
but then
Mikey
recently,
says
like
1.
they had feathers in his ear, and I'm like, okay, that looks odd to me.
Yeah.
Because I never thought, I don't know, when I see feathers like that in his ears the way they are, I just think of African or what do you call those, Indians?
Native American.
Yeah, Native Americans.
And he has
I
Esther. He has Native American in him now.
okay. Let's see, I don't
didn't know
remember
that.
that growing up because I would have been like, why has he got feathers in his ear? Because I was around that time when I was a kid when he was like on the TV.
Yep.
I
Brian,
don't
you can
remember
go on
that.
to the next slide.
Okay. We're just getting some votes. So what was the exact tally? Do we know?
I know there was a lot of ones
There's
and
a
twos.
few 2s, and looks like 3 and 1 is split.
Okay. So it's not really dead on with this one. Okay.
I might be alone on this one, but it's one of those that literally make me sick to my stomach. It's so wrong. He never, ever, ever had feathers coming from his ears in my past. They look absolutely ridiculous to me. And 90% of his images have them, including costumes.
Next slide.
Right. Yep.
Gosh, he kind of looks like a Viking in that right side image.
Yeah, that's the feather. That's the earrings. Yeah. It also looks like he's wearing lipstick. The cartoon and doll are obvious. There's no way I would have not noticed these feathers.
Yeah, like I said, all I can think of when I see that, I just think of the Native Americans, and I've never thought of him as that way until just recently when I've been seeing people do satires of it. And I'm like, okay, that's odd. I don't remember him having that. But that does make
it's
sense.
everywhere.
Wow.
I remember all gold jewelry. I remember dangling gold jewelry, but I remember it all gold.
Yeah, I remember him always looking like really like gangster type thing. Like,
yeah,
that makes him look less tough. So that's
I guess he's supposed to look Comanche there. I'm not really sure what the feathers are for.
Just as disturbing is the logo that I'd see on toys and the cartoon growing up. It is a feather hanging from it now too. I don't remember that at all. And recently I was saving this logo for the next question, and I don't remember the feather hanging from the logo. It's so bizarre.
Let's see. So
this is question number 2. This man is Mr. T. How often do you remember his name written out as Mister? Never, sometimes, or frequently. In your past, how often was it written out as Mr.? Never, sometimes, or frequently.
for me, it was never.
Never.
For me, it was never.
For Brian. Never for Mandanimal. Never for Shardik and Naw. Never for Ebony Blue. Never for John Nada. Never for High Pockets. Never, never, never. Derek, Rain, Joanna, Child of Most High God, Char K, never. Michael Fontaine, never. How about you, Esther?
I always remember Mr. T. I'm just trying to think of. I'm just trying to think
With the
if I've
MR or
seen
with
it.
the MISTR?
If I've actually seen it spelt out, I don't know if it was like somebody that was just writing about Mr. T, but I remember ever like seeing his face, and it would always be Mr. T, MRT.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So,
Teresa, what about you? You're quiet.
I'm going to agree with Esther. I've never seen it written out MISTER. For me growing up, it's always MR period T. 100% for me. 100%.
Brian Mikey 73 says, congratulations on your master's degree, brother.
Hmm.
yeah, Mr. T's
Brian,
on.
did you hear me?
What'd you say?
Mikey 73 says, congrats on your master's degree, brother.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it took a lot of work.
It did.
Sandy knows.
Did.
Teresa knows also.
Yep, we didn't have a show for a year.
So that's it. I guess that's basically it for me. No more school for a little while. I don't know what else to do. I guess I can do more MEs.
Go find more Mandela effects, Brian.
For me, it was always Mr. T. I have never seen it written out as MISTERT in my life, but it's written like this in more than a few places, including Wikipedia. Mr. T, TV series. Now, I used to watch this cartoon. I loved it because I loved gymnastics when I was a kid, like the gymnastics and the Olympics, and I just loved gymnastics. And the cartoon was about him coaching a gymnastics team and solving mysteries, I think. We're going to get to that in a minute. It's going to be blurry, but we're going to get to that. But here on Wikipedia, it's written out MISTER. Go ahead, Brian.
That's so weird, Sandy.
I know.
When I see that, I think of, hey, mister. Hey, mister. Like
Yeah.
you're using it out of respect, not Mr. T.
It sounds like that saying, "You're in trouble, mister."
Yeah.
Whereas Mr. T is his name. It's not a salutation, it's his name.
Yeah.
All right, so also this I threw this in for Dan. We don't remember him posing with kittens. And it's not just People magazine, which is all merged. Look at People. That's ridiculous. The jewelry toy set has the same image with the kittens. It's just weird seeing Mr. T with all these kittens on him. Included it for Dan.
Ooh, haircut.
Next, Brian.
All right.
All right, so now we're at the newspapers. And I'm going to show you just how often MISTER was used. So we have Saturday morning cartoons, MISTERT, then the title of the cartoon, MISTERT. Attorney representing Hogan, Mr. T, MISTER on television's the A-Team. Our A-Team cake, and that red box is around MISTER at the bottom.
Yeah, what was that cartoon? Like,
we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to it, Brian.
was Hulk Hogan?
To it. The A-Team. So the cartoon with gymnastics is now MISTERT. No. No. And look how ridiculous some of those feathers look. I can't. But for those of you that remember 2, the bottom row is one feather one gold hoop. So if you remember 2 from the earring situation, there's some residue for you on the bottom row.
2 just it just looks so wrong.
Also, the top right corner is residue for how the arm used to be held at a 90-degree angle in the
Hey guys, I got to take this.
Brian.
Yeah.
Sandy, Brian has to take a
Hurry
call.
back, please. Yeah, we can't do anything till you get back.
I know, it's fine.
Well, Sandy, talk about something then.
Okay, so I don't want to talk too loud because if we can hear him, he might be able to hear us.
Oh, we'll just...
All right, so here's the feathers I don't remember. So you can see just how big and prolific these feathers were. They were everywhere.
Wow.
Different colors.
I have a
get caught in the chains.
Sandy, part of me kind of remembers the feathers, but part of me does remember the feathers. The more that I think about it, the more I'm kind of 50-50 on this one. Like, part of me is like, no, the feathers look... Yeah, it's weird. The more that I'm staring at it, I'm like, because I'm in my 50s and I'm a little bit older, so my memory of this is a little...
I would just say the more that you stare at it, the more you get the update.
Yeah. But part of me is not remembering the feathers, but part of me, it's weird. It's like my brain is like, no, you don't remember those feathers. I mean, I remember the gold jewelry like everybody else. I remember the gold earrings, and I know he wore tons of chains because I always said to my mom, if they ever threw him in the water, he would sink from all the gold. But part of me remembers the feathers maybe a little bit, but not 100%. Does that make sense? Part of my brain remembers the feathers, but not all my brain. That makes sense.
And Char K says one brown feather. He wore blue and red feathers more than any other color.
Oh my God.
Not
Yeah,
brown.
no, I don't remember that. Yeah. For me, if I remember the feathers at all, it would have been like a white or a brown, not other colors.
Yeah. Maybe because Mr. T has been around for so long, you might have seen the newer one.
Yeah. Well, remember, I'm 57 years, but I'm 57 years old, so my memory goes a little bit further back, in the 70s and 80s. So for me, a lot of this, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember this. I mean, I grew up in high school.
I remember this too. I wasn't exactly. I was like.
I know.
We weren't young when this was on. I used to watch.
Well, you're a lot younger than me, Sandy.
I'm USA.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean anything. What I'm saying is I was old enough to remember this stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, the feathers do look kind of weird,
Yeah.
I see what you're saying,
the
though.
cross inside the box. Yeah, I know. That's weird. I know. I pointed that out.
Yeah.
One of them looks kind of like a swastika, but it's just the box around it. It's weird.
Oh. Interesting.
He has multiple crosses that he wears.
Yeah, he did like his crosses.
Residue coming up. Actually, the next image coming up, I need Brian to zoom in, so I have to wait for him to come back.
I'm actually in the middle of a live YouTube show.
Brian?
But, Felicia, you want to say hello?
Who?
This is a old school friend.
Hi.
She and I both both hacked on our Facebooks.
Oh no.
All right, so we're you mind if I call you back in a little while, Felicia? You gonna be awake? Okay. Okay.
Sorry, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
She's waving hi.
You back, Brian?
Yes, I'm back.
Brian, can you zoom in on the top left corner?
What is that?
The top left corner is important. I need to zoom in.
What is it?
It's the title card that would show before the cartoon. Like when they told.
Oh, wow.
Before the episode, so you know what the episode was. Brian, can you zoom in
Oh.
on the top left corner, please?
Top left corner. See that
Yep.
one? Yeah. What is that?
Yeah, it says Mr. T.
It says Mr. M-I-S-T-E-R. It's right there.
Oh my God.
Spelled out. It was not like that.
Wow.
So it's not just like printed on like the DVD box. This is actually on the card that played on TV back in the 80s. That's
Oh
not
my
right.
God. That looks so weird. I don't remember MISTER. For some reason, it just looks
No.
off. No, it
looks
looks
so wrong.
weird. Yeah, that's a huge one. Yeah, it's always been MRT for me. Yep.
Brian, can you go
Goodbye.
on now?
Yep, let's go.
Wow. Okay, I'm starting to get tired.
So here is, like I said, I'm going to show you how often Mr. is in the papers. Here's more.
Oh wow. I like how you
There's
highlighted
a
them.
Mr. T right next to Mr. T, too.
Yeah. But I remember the Hulk Hogan was in there, you know, in that cartoon.
I mean, they're talking about Rocky. They're talking about A-Team. They're talking about all sorts of things. It's not like, you know, one thing. It's over and over and over again. They spell it with M-I-S-T-E-R, and it's weird. Even in a comic strip, I'm Mr. T, M-I-S-T-E-R.
Well, Mr. T is a mystery.
Here is residue of what I remember for the ears. Now, there are some images of him without feathers, but they're rare. There's a costume telling you how to dress like him, and there's no mention of feathers. Drawings, costumes, and a couple photos of him.
Hey.
All right, so this is more images of no feathers. Brian?
Yep.
And
More,
more
residue.
images of no feathers. Those Funko Pop dolls, that's what's in the top left corner, and they don't remember feathers either.
Yeah.
Oh,
That guy really does look like him right there. I almost thought that was him, the one in the bottom middle.
oh, that's not him. Is that a
I thought
lookalike?
that was him.
Me too.
No, it
Who
said
is
it was
he?
him.
Is that him?
That is him.
How old is he though?
Oh.
That's him
Looks
like
like he-
10 years ago.
Oh, he has aged then.
Is Mr. T still alive?
Actually, I was just going to ask, how old is he, Brian? You want to look it up? Look like on Wikipedia and tell us
I'm pretty
Mr.
sure
T.
he is alive, yes.
How old is he? Does anybody know?
He's 69.
I'm looking it up right
Wow.
now.
69 years old.
Yeah.
He
You
was
see, this is
born.
my mom.
He was born May 21st, 1952.
Huh.
His name is Lawrence Turod. Well, the one
What?
wife, yeah, Lawrence Turod.
So Mr. T.
Turad.
That's where the T
Mr.
came
T.
from.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I was wondering where Mr. T came from, but that makes sense. That makes sense now. Interesting.
Oh my God, that's so weird. Michael
What?
Fontaine says we are 12 years apart. And I just said he's the same age as my mom. My mom and Mr. T are 12 days apart.
Oh, wow.
That's weird.
Interesting. Well, I'm glad Mr. T's still alive. I didn't know. Losing so many celebrities lately. You can't keep track.
They're saying in the chat that he looks like he has cancer and he's dying, but
Are you sure?
that's what they're saying in the chat.
What's it say about his health, Brian? Does it mention anything in the articles?
Right now.
See how his health
I
is
am
doing?
looking right now.
Oh,
I'm
thank you,
looking right
Sandy.
now. Hold on.
Thank you.
Brian, can you do the music ones because they weren't covered yet? The
Music one.
yeah, there's a music one that wasn't covered yet. Yeah, he was diagnosed with T-cell lymphoma.
What?
He recovered. He
Mm-hmm.
recovered. He had cancer in 1995.
Oh, wow. That's a while back, though. What was that 95, 2005?
He recovered.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
It is.
Not every cancer gets you.
Mine
We
did.
got to do a
Knock on
couple
wood,
musical
say a
Emmys
prayer.
right now. We got a couple musical ones here.
Which ones are they,
Yeah.
Sandy? Musical ones.
Well, one of them Dan didn't get to cover because he wasn't feeling well.
Oh, well, go ahead and do it.
It's kind of like a rewind, but it's not because I remember something totally different. So I needed to cover it again.
All right.
All right. So a while ago, Noble covered a song change, but his memory doesn't match mine. So I'm covering it again. Rob Thomas, Smooth. Give me your heart, make it real, or blank, forget about it. Now, the reason why I left the dashes there is because every answer, the wrong ones and the right one, is 4 letters.
Yeah, I know what it is. Can we? You want to get some responses from the chat before I say it?
Yeah, wait for the chat first.
Oh, I remember this one.
Yeah, I'll be right back. Go ahead.
Okay.
Get some answers.
I'm waiting. I know I'm reading them. John Nada says else. Jeff Zanzibar says else. Lurk Runner says let's.
Yeah, I don't know the song.
Boiling Frog says just. Okay, so all options are in the chat right now. So Esther and Teresa, what do you remember?
I don't.
Just. I remember just.
I remember else.
What about you, Esther?
I really don't. I mean, I might know the song, but I don't recognize it. So I'm not sure.
Okay.
Oh, land is just like the ocean under the moon. You know that one?
No,
Give me your heart, make it real.
Or blank.
They played it on the radio like a zillion times back in I think it was 97.
I might have heard it.
99, 2000.
Was it 99?
If I heard it, I might recognize it.
Brian did a good
Smooth?
impression of what it sounds like. All right, so we have else, just. No let's, just. Or else, final answer. Okay, so I'm going to tell you that Noble remembered let's. Or else. Let's just read the next card, Brian.
He remembers let's.
No.
So what's the answer?
Next card, Brian. It's a detailed answer because of Noble. When Noble covered it, he remembered or else forget about it. But
That's
it
what I
changed
remember.
to let's. But it had changed to let's. It was never let's or else for me, only just forget about it. But now it's else, meaning it is flip-flop since it last was covered. So again, when Noble covered this, it said let's. And he remembered else. Now it says else, and he has the current memory. So it did a flip-flop.
He
But for
flip-flopped?
me, it was neither. No, the song did, Teresa.
Oh.
But for me, it was always or just forget about it.
I'm with you, Sandy.
Oh, that's funny. How you can hear it like 3 different ways.
No, you can't hear it as just. It sounds like else. Like when it was just, it sounded there was no question that they were singing or just forget about it. There was like a very strong J, and it's gone. So here is residue of people remembering it like I do. Oh, just forget about it.
Wow. I'm kind of on the fence now about it, whether it's just or else. But man,
There's a lot. There's a lot of residue of just. There's just, I'm not going to, guys, I'm not going to read them. They're all the same. They all say, make it real or just forget about it, or give me your heart, make it real or just forget about it. It's the same stuff over and over and over.
That's a lot of residue, Sandy.
Hey, Fiber,
Wow.
thank you.
I just
Hi,
listened to
Sonia.
it when you said or else. Because I was like, I was trying to remember the song. Now that I hear the last hook, I'm like, oh, I recognize the song now.
Oh, okay. What do you remember? Do you know it?
I don't actually know the song, but I do remember hearing it, but I never memorized it. So yeah, he does say else in the live version I just listened to though. So
Yeah. Never else for me, and never let's. Always just. Always just. There's so much, guys. I'm so sorry. A guy auditioned for X Factor and sang just.
is it possible, like in the song, you can hear like sometimes the background singer could be saying just while they're saying else? Maybe they're trying to get both. No.
No, it doesn't sound like just at all. It sounds like else.
yeah, he definitely says that. But I'm thinking about it, and I can actually hear him say just think about or just.
You remember just?
That's what I'm like. Literally, it's coming back to me now, and that's all I can hear in my head. Even though I literally just heard else, I'm literally hearing just like play back in my head. So that's weird because like I said, I literally just heard it. Just forget about it. Yeah.
Just forget.
What does the chat say on this one? Like, is this one of those MEs or is it something?
It's just, no, a lot of people remember current reality. There are a few people who remember just. And some people remember let's. I think Lurk Learner remembers let's. No, it's not Yanny Laurel, Michael. It really doesn't sound like just at all. And when it was just, that J was very strong. You heard just forget about it. At least in my past. And apparently in Esther's, because she's hearing it even though she didn't even know what the song was a few minutes ago.
Well,
Hi,
awesome.
Hi, Hazel.
Listen to it. It's one of those I haven't heard in so long because I really don't listen to the radio. But when I did hear it, like if I had to listen to it again, but that punchline was just like right there.
Yep.
So yeah, it was very clear that you can't. That those are two different words.
Mm-hmm. Brian, the other song has sound clips, but it's not from the artist. It's from people singing it themselves.
Okay, so this is the song Easy.
Safer. Yeah.
Now, is this the Eagles? Oh, Sunday Morning.
Yeah, it's the Commodores / Lionel Richie.
You guys see that?
Oh crap! I just accidentally hid Michael Fontaine. Unhide user. I'm fixing it. Oh, what is going on?
I've almost
That
like
was
done
my.
something
It
bad, but
should be fixed, Michael. I'm so sorry. That was an accident.
I've had times where I've kind of like my finger slid off, and I'm like, no, I'm not trying to report or block you.
Yeah, I know. No, what just happened was I dropped my stylus and it hit the screen. I'm like, oh my god.
Hi, Hazel Fiver.
I can't undelete your message. I'm so sorry. It wasn't on purpose. Oh my god, unhidden. It is unhidden. Okay. Okay, he can talk. All right, I feel better. All right, guys. Here's the thing. I'm gonna be pretty much alone on this, I think. But even though I'm gonna be alone, there's gonna be a part, if you didn't already see this on Mandela Monday, that no one seems to get, or Curious's channel, on Curious's channel. This is multiple words. Please write what you remember. That's why I'm easy, blank, Sunday morning. And for the answer so far, Preliminal says easy like Sunday morning. Preliminal, I'll tell you what it is when we get to it. Let's see. Jeff Zanzibar, I'm easy like Sunday morning. John Nada, easy like. Derek Coleman, I'm easy Sunday morning. Easy like, easy like a Sunday morning. Easy like something else. Sunset Forever 29, welcome. Aren't there variations? There are not variations. They are all the same. All right. Before we go any further, easy like a Sunday morning for Rain on the Plains. Brian, Teresa, and Esther. Teresa, I already did Teresa's answer. Hers is different from mine. So I'm going to ask Brian and Esther first. What do you guys remember?
I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't.
This one
I have to hear the song.
Even if I heard the song, there's no way I would know it.
Okay, you're going to hear the song because I have sound clips. All right, well, then we can go on. We can go on now. Okay. In my past, that's why I'm easy. Easy like a Sunday morning. It's always been like that. But the line by both the Commodores and Lionel Richie has always been, I'm easy like. So if you guys said easy like Sunday morning, you're wrong. Because it's I'm easy like Sunday morning. So for me, the A left and I'm was added. For you guys, if you don't remember the A, well, I'm was also added. I think one person said it right, like the current reality. I'm easy. Derek Coleman said I'm. Someone else I thought said it. I'm looking. Yeah, Jeff Zanzibar and Derek Coleman were the only ones that got current reality. But as you can see here in this image, the title that they wrote is Easy Like a Sunday Morning. But then underneath, the lyrics are I'm easy like Sunday morning. You can see the difference right there. I don't remember them repeating I'm in the second line, and the A missing sounds completely wrong to me. Hey, Crypto. Always
Easy
an
like
A
a
for
Sunday
me.
morning.
Yeah, and all these people remember it like I do. Well, maybe... Uh-oh, my phone has not been plugged in. Oh, my God. Maybe when you guys hear it, it'll sound right to you. Because Curiouser played it horribly. No one could hear it. So when Brian plays it, maybe if you hear it...
This is all residue for easy like a Sunday morning.
And that's what I remember. Wow. So my good dies and my phone almost died on me. Fantastic.
How much time do you have left on your Sandy? How much time do you have left on your phone?
Okay, here
Oh,
we
I
go.
just plugged it in. It's okay. It's plugged in.
All right, we're almost okay.
You guys hear that?
It's a little low for me, and it was a little choppy at first.
Oh, let me see if I can boost the sound on that.
I know I could hear it, what he was saying. So I'm not familiar with Lionel Richie that much.
You kind of have to mute so that people can hear better.
You guys heard that?
Yes. Easy
Yep.
like a Sunday morning, yeah.
That's not what I remember.
I'm easy like a Sunday morning. Yeah.
You said I'm easy like a Sunday morning.
He did say I'm, yeah. But I knew it was hard to find people who
hang on, did
singing
this
it with the
residue
A,
change?
so I didn't care about that as much. Huh?
Did the residue change?
No. No, I said it was hard to find people singing the A in there, so I didn't care about the I'm.
Okay.
As long as I had the A in it, that is how I remember it always. I've never heard it without the A. It sounds so wrong to me.
All right. So next up, let's see. We got some an audio manufacturer to look at now. I like that. I like that one, Dean. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for always sharing Bible verses with the rest of us, Dean.
Thank you. You shared another one earlier for the song. All right, mid to high end audio manufacturer. I can't say it because it gives it away. Harman Kardon. Now, when we showed this on Mandela Monday a couple weeks ago, Dan remembers Kardon with a C. I don't. That's okay. We agreed on the first part. That's what mattered.
So, all right. So, any answers in the chat?
Michael Fontaine says Harman Kardon. He apparently remembers the C like Dan, but he remembers Harmon. Still remembers Harmin. Let's see. I'm not saying that, honest Hunter O. Biden, but I'll leave it. I'll allow it. Let's see. High Pockets is Harmon. So notice they're all saying Harmon. Jeff Zanzibar is Mon. Anyone else? Anyone on the panel? Teresa, Esther?
I know it's Harman Kardon, but I'm not sure how it's spelled.
Sandy, I've never heard of this before. I'm sorry. I can't participate in this Mandela effect. I've never heard of it.
I don't know this one either, but I would say hearken.
Well, for me, it was Mon, and it's always been Man, and that looks totally ridiculous to me. In my past, it was Harmon.
Yeah,
I think you're right, though. I think it was Harman.
Well, here, I even found some evidence of the last name of the owner being Harmon, Dr. Sidney Harman of Harman Kardon on top. And how rich is Sidney Harman? And then we have these ads, lots of ads. I had to cut them down so I didn't bore people.
Nice. That's great, Sandy.
Mm-hmm. I'm enjoying my newspaper subscription.
Is that a subscription you guys still have?
Yeah, I got it for with my birthday money.
How much does it cost for the year?
Oh, it's $8.
I wish it was I would totally get like the lifetime membership if I could. You know.
Yeah, they don't
Now
have a lifetime membership. Yearly like $190 or something.
Well, look at how it's different. Like in this bottom right one, you see the Harman, and then it's Harman in the picture. That's so weird.
Harmony.
Welcome, Maddie. Maddie says, never heard of it. Mandela.
Yes,
I'm sorry, Crypto. I don't have any residue of iron. I didn't even look for that. I'm sorry.
See, but that's what my mind was trying to do, was trying to put an I in there. But that's because I'm thinking of Garmin.
Garmin,
you know, yeah. Everyone knows Garmin.
Let me see what else you got. I'm looking at the folders. Give me a minute.
Let's see.
Oh,
I guess
go
we
to disc
can
format.
cover.
Oh, you didn't, Brian. There's another song. You didn't do it yet.
Oh, which one?
Oh wait, did you do it? Did you do Hey Leonardo?
Yeah, I did that last week.
You did do it. Okay.
Yeah. Logos. We didn't do logos yet. We can.
You didn't?
Not tonight. No, we didn't cover it tonight.
That's the same one from last week, though. If you did that, we already did them.
Yeah, I think we did do this.
Okay, then you need to go to. Did you
Let's
do
do the Care Bears
3? Did you do Care Bears 3? Brian, there's 2 Care Bears. Did you do 3?
I know. I'm trying to remember if we did this one. The Friendship Bear.
I don't think you did. Because it's
no, we didn't do this one.
Yeah, you got to do 3 and then 4.
So we're kind of winding down, you guys. So here we go. You want to talk about this one, Sandy?
Yeah, I am going to send you a few images to show at the end, logo-wise, before we go. Well, not even logo-wise. It's sort of like changes that I noticed that I want to point out, but didn't have a chance to put them in the folders. But we're going to start here. I'm saying more Care Bear changes because I already have 2 folders on the Care Bears. And actually, Brian, if you wouldn't mind reading that, I'm going to be sending you a Grumpy Bear image right now. Would you mind reading that, Brian?
With the bottom part?
Yeah, the bottom.
Okay. So earlier back in 2021, I've covered changes to Cheer Bear and Grumpy Bear. So which name?
Wait a minute. Really quick, go to Messenger. I am going to be sending you an image. Oh man, hold on. Because it has to do with Grumpy Bear. I'm sending you an image that I saw today. I just took a screenshot, so that's at the top because I don't have time to find it. Here you go. Because I think there may be a new change to Grumpy Bear that I saw today that I want to show people. For those that didn't see it, the change of Grumpy Bear for me was that there were never hearts coming from his belly. It was just raindrops. And today, I noticed that it's now, like, do you see how his face is crooked? Like that grimacing.
You
Now the
guys see
cloud
that?
is too. Do you see the cloud? Do you see how the cloud is mimicking his face? Like it goes sideways. You see that? Like the raindrops get shorter.
Yeah, I see that. That's weird.
I don't remember that when I did my presentation.
So is it like that on all the bears or just this one?
I don't know. I have to look, but I just wanted to point that out just in case there's a change. I have to
All
go
right.
and look at my old presentation and everything. But I just wanted to point that out really quick. But yeah, you can get back to the presentation. I just wanted to put that out there just in case. Because these things are changing like crazy. Okay, so which name do you remember for this Care Bear? Does anyone know the name of this Care Bear? Do you remember when I presented this last time? Anyone? If you don't know it, it's okay. I'll just tell you guys. Esther?
Oh my word. It's not Sunshine. Share Bear? No. Is it Share Bear?
Huh?
Or is it Sunshine Bear?
What are you talking about? This is the flower one.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the name of the bear. It's been a
Oh,
while.
no, that's a different bear. Everybody's talking about someone else's Mandela effect. That's a different bear. We're going to get to that.
I always get this one confused with the other ones.
I don't know. I always thought it was Sunshine Bear.
Yeah, Sunshine
No,
Bear
guys,
has the
that's
sun
the
on
sun
it.
on the belly. This is not a sun. These are flowers.
I used to have them all memorized. I love the show.
Mm-hmm. Is Teresa still up?
I think, Candy, I think your AirPods went out again.
No, I'm on the bad one. The good one's still charging.
Sandy,
Yeah.
I'm still here, but I'm starting to crash. Just give you a warning. I'm
Okay.
starting to crash.
Well, Jeff Zanzibar
Okay.
says friendship bear. And you
Okay,
can
so
go
we have
on,
one bear.
Brian. Thank you, Jeff, because that's what I remember, friendship bear.
Yeah, thank you, Jeff.
Yeah, that's Share Bear. That's right. Share Bear is the one with the lollipops. That's
Yes.
that's the one I get it confused with.
Okay, so friendship bear is now friend bear.
No. That is so wrong. Friend Bear. No, it was
Yeah.
Friendship Bear.
This was friendship bear in my past, never friend bear. Looks wrong, sounds wrong, it's wrong for me.
Is there residue for it?
Yep, yes there is. There's also a Manskew's.
So, there's a man. Tell us about what the man excuse is for this one, Sandy.
All right, the wiki page claims that friend bear has also recently been called friendship bear because for some reason the new Care Bears redesign refers to this bear as both. Except that I did not care about the Care Bears recently. In the 80s, it was friendship bear, not recently. So that's a man's excuse. So like I said, I said this many times before. It's like companies realize something's off, and instead of like asking why isn't that right, they just go and change it back to the way it was. unmerge a logo because it looks off. And that's what they did here, I'm sure. It's like Friend Bear seems wrong. Let's call it Friendship Bear. Like it's new to them. I mean, that was always Friendship
So
Bear
it
in my
was.
past.
So Friend Bear was recently known as Friendship Bear. Well,
That's the man's case. It was not recently. It was always Friendship Bear to me.
The Friendship Bear was the name of the bear?
Yeah.
I may get them confused, but I do know Friendship Bear was the name of it.
Oh, thank God. My good AirPod's good. Oh, God. Can you hear me better now?
yeah.
Is that better?
Oh, look at that. eBay.
So here is residue of Friendship Bear all over the place.
Yeah, because I never once called it Friend Bear. Sunshine Bear. Care Bear, Share Bear. That's what those type of names.
So here's it in
I
the
see.
papers.
So I see you put the Sunshine Bear right there.
I did. It'll appear again in number 4.
Under Best Friend Bear? Okay.
Hmm.
There's a Best Friend Bear.
Amazon even has it.
Mm-hmm.
Friendship Bear.
Yeah, the Best Friend Bear is one of the newer generations.
Oh, okay. That's why I don't recognize it.
Yeah.
I'm going to look up different names from them, see if there's any names I don't recognize.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, when I think of all the Care Bears and their abilities, I think of Captain Planet and Planeteers. I don't know why.
All right, well, now if you go to number 4, we can get this Sunshine Funshine business out of the way. That's in Care Bears number 4, but there's also a major change which might affect Esther.
Sunshine.
Has nothing to do with the name Esther.
I'm covering up the belly, so I'm just in case.
Wait, what's that Skechers there with the T?
That's
good.
That's my artwork. That's my banner logo for my channel.
I love that. I love that, Sandy.
Oh, thanks. So Mandela fact: when a subject, brand, movie, character, etc. changes, it becomes much more likely that it will change again. And that's why we have Care Bears folder number 4. Go ahead, Brian. Okay. You can pretty much skip this. We know we just covered number 3, so we can skip this. All right. What everybody's been talking about. Michelle, this credit goes to Michelle L. What is the name of this Care Bear? Now, you were saying Sunshine Bear. Everybody was saying Sunshine Bear. But it is Funshine Bear now. You can come, Brian. And there's that article at the top of Friendship Bear and Sunshine Bear. I have a dual memory. I remember both Funshine and Sunshine. I hear them both. But Michelle remembers Sunshine Bear. Only it's always been Sunshine Bear. Now, here's what's bothering me. His belly has changed. I don't remember a big circle patch. It didn't look like that for me. His stomach was embroidered. There was a circle in the middle for the sun. And then there were embroidered rays coming out, going around the sun. The rays are now part of the circle patch. And it wasn't like that in my past.
Maybe they got lazy and didn't want to do the sun rays anymore.
I do
No, this is
remember
the original
both.
pair. You remember both?
Yeah, Sunshine and then Funshine, they both sound like that's what I used to call it, was Sunshine Bear. And now it's Funshine Bear is the new updated cutesy kind of.
No, I'm talking about the original Care Bears.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah,
this drawing is from 1982.
Yeah.
And that's how I remember the bear's stomach.
Yeah, I remember having like it actually looked like a sun because that would make.
Yeah.
I kind of remember having an old one that kind of looked like that.
Like this one?
Yeah, I had old ones. It's been a long time since I've seen it.
No, it wasn't like that. You saying the first and second generation?
Yeah, the first and second generation look like this now.
No, that looks like something out of El Dorado or something.
I've had old ones. It looks familiar,
That's weird.
not on the cartoon, but like in the actual the bear. I don't know if it was the production of that one. Maybe it's just lower quality or something. But it kind of looks familiar.
All right, so this is the current reality. All different types, figurines, dolls.
I mean, you got to think too. It was a trademark, even though you had different manufacturers. It was still a trademark to Care Bears.
Yeah, the one all the way on
Now
the left hand side, all the way up, is the way I remember it looking.
All right, well, this is in orange because these are the later generations that were corrected to the way I remember the older bear. And then here's residue of what I remember on items and drawings from the early 80s.
Hey, what was the consensus from the chat? What the current memory, or I mean, what the Mandela memory was? Was it funshine or sunshine for most folks?
No, they remember sunshine.
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure what the consensus was.
All right, on to number 2. Credit to Michelle L. again. What is the name of this Care Bear?
Oh my word!
Oh man, that's hurt my head. What do you remember?
I want to say luck bear,
Esther?
but that kind of doesn't sound familiar either.
Okay,
Oh,
so
okay.
we have in the chat Lucky Lucky, Good Luck, not Sunshine, Luckies. So we have Good Luck and Lucky Bear. Those are the two.
All right.
And for me, I'm not affected by this one. It was always Good Luck Bear for me. But I can totally see it being Lucky Bear. Michelle L. remembers Lucky. But again, that's not the issue for me.
Good luck, bears. That sounds right. I knew it was something like that. I knew it had luck in the name.
Esther, look. My issue is that I don't ever remember him winking. Do you remember him winking?
No.
That's the original bear you're looking at.
I don't remember any of them winking.
Me either. That's my issue. He's winking. And he's winking a lot in the cartoons, in the figurine. Brian, go on. There's more images. This winking is so wrong to me. Now, in Michelle's video, the first part of the video says one eye symbolism. But they don't mention the winking eye at all. The whole video is about the name being Lucky Bear instead of Good Luck Bear. Brian, next image. This is the image they show in the video. And I was like, why is that bear winking? And then I look, and all the bears are winking. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. All the older bears, again, corrected. The newer bears aren't winking. I don't know why. That's a Mandela pattern where the company corrects the Mandela. It's so weird. But look at the figurine. I had the whole set of these.
This is
It's just a line. Doesn't it look like its eye was scratched off?
Yeah, that doesn't look right.
Nope.
They always
Yeah.
have both her eyes open because, that gives off a creepy vibe.
Yeah. Look at all the winking. It's crazy.
So what's the name of the bear now?
It is Good Luck Bear. But a lot of people, including Michelle L., remember it as Lucky Bear.
A good luck
Like
bear.
Lucky Charms?
Yeah, like Lucky
That
Charms.
sounds right to me. So I knew it was luck, but I could not remember what the other word was with it. For some reason, I could not think of the word good. I was like, I know it's luck. Lucky didn't sound familiar, like right. But I knew luck was. So when you say good luck, I was like, yeah, that's right.
Yep. So here's residue. And as you can see, the newer doll at the bottom right is from the early 2000s. Corrected, eyes open. Funko Pop, eyes open. All black, though. That's creepy. But
Yeah, lately
at least the eyes are open.
Funko Pop has been really coming out with a lot of Care Bear paraphernalia. Like they've been coming out with like those little pop characters. So I've noticed that and the old fashioned My Little Ponies as well.
Because nostalgia sells.
Yeah.
Oh, it sure does. Yeah. I mean, and a lot of us kids from the 80s, we have kids now that are in our teens and 20s.
Yeah. What I want to get is an old, what is it called? Cherry Mary Muffin set that actually still smells like Cherry Mary Muffin.
Oh, wow.
I've looked for them online, but they're very expensive. And that I had when I was a kid, and I absolutely loved it.
I had Blueberry Muffin.
Yeah, I loved my dad got it for me as a present for I don't know one of his trips, and he came back. I loved it. It was like my favorite thing of all time. Yeah. I still every once in a while somebody will walk by with like a perfume that smells similar, and I'm like, I love that smell. I want it. Brings me right back to at least the happy times.
All right, Brian, I'm gonna send you 2 things, and then we'll call it a night. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, it looks like other people having issues. Is Teresa asleep yet?
Teresa?
I know she said she was kind of waning off a little bit there.
Yeah, I think Teresa's.
I think she might have fallen asleep. I almost fell asleep earlier. It's 1:00 in the morning over here.
Okay. Actually, let me crop this because I don't want people to focus on the circle. All right. Do you remember? I think it was Moneybags who did a video. It may have been you, Brian. In Back to the Future, someone did a video about Back to the Future. They don't remember the school being spray painted and run down.
Yes, that was me. That was me. I did that video about it.
Okay, that was you.
I don't remember that school being spray painted.
I don't either. Now check this out. I don't remember the town being run down like this either.
What?
I don't know if you guys remember the town being run down like this.
No, heck no. Are there more pictures of it?
I have to look. Like I said, I just wanted to ask this really quick.
Which one? This is the first one, right?
Yeah, the first Back to the Future.
Look at the awnings.
And you can tell because it's got the other Jennifer actress.
Yeah, that's
I don't know why they changed actresses to. I don't know. But anyway, and definitely there were not because now it seems like most of these stores on that strip are all about selling nudity and stuff.
Oh yeah, there's porn. There's all sorts of stuff on the street. Okay, so that was just one thing I wanted to point out. I will look into that. The other thing I wanted to send you is this. Did we look last week at the Mr. T lunchbox? Brian?
I don't think so.
Okay. I'm going to crop it because, I mean, it's the point, the part that I need to really show you is the logo. Everyone should know this logo. If you were a kid in the 80s, if you were a kid in the 80s, you should know this logo. But I shouldn't say this logo. You should know this company. All the lunch boxes were made by Aladdin, the plastic ones, not the metal ones.
Yeah, I'll show this
I
one
don't
item,
remember.
and then we're gonna have to wrap it up. Okay, Sandy?
Yeah, I don't remember Aladdin having an upside down slanted V like that.
Nah, definitely not. What about you guys? You guys remember that at all, Esther?
I don't remember any of those weird A's when I was a kid.
Nothing. Let's go to
what is that?
But I remember the ET lunch boxes for sure. Like they were real popular too back then. Transformers. I think I had Transformers and He-Man. All those good stuff.
What I had on mine. I do remember I had one. I just can't remember what was on it. I think it was Rainbow Bright. I think that's what
you got to hand it to Sandy for putting all this stuff together and helping us go back to memory lane here. We really appreciate you guys for coming. Thank you again. We'll see you hopefully this same time next weekend. We'll try to keep things a little bit more consistent now that I'm finished with school. So I hope everyone has a great and wonderful Mandela Effect night, and God bless.
Good night, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
Good night, guys. We'll see you next time.